James Evans.
Diolch Llywydd, and I agree with many members in this chamber. It is very disappointing that the UK government did not add the Six Nations to the free-to-air category for our premier sport and events. As a proud rugby player myself, it's very important that we have rugby on the telly to encourage those future generations of players to don their boots, don the shirt and get out there on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. But one thing that's also very important to me, Deputy Minister, is our pubs and our clubs across Wales. And if the Six Nations moves to a pay channels, pubs can averagely pay between £20,000 to £21,000 a year for BT subscriptions and Sky Sports subscriptions. So I'd like to know, what analysis has the Welsh Government done of what this impact could have on our pubs and our clubs across Wales, because a lot of people do frequent them to watch these matches, and if people cannot watch them, this is yet another nail in the coffin of the hospitality sector here in Wales.
I think James Evans is absolutely right on that. You know, lots of people do like that kind of getting together in the pub, whether it's the pub or whether it's the local rugby club or the local football club. You know, anywhere where they can gather as a crowd to sing and cheer on the national team is great. And of course, that if that isn't available, then that is clearly going to impact on those organisations, those pubs and clubs that air those games. So you know, all of that adds to the case for why we should be pressing for Six Nations and other major international sporting events to be held free to air. But I don't think we should underestimate the difficulty that this also presents to the nations themselves and to the Six Nations and to other international sporting events. I mean, when Nigel Walker, for instance, was the interim CEO of the WRU, he gave evidence to the Welsh Affairs Committee inquiry last year, and he noted the importance of broadcasting revenues to sport and stated that accounted for something like 40% of their income. And so he recognised that there was this tension between tournaments being free to air to audiences and the revenue that it then generated for the governing bodies of those sports. And that's probably quite a difficult circle to square. But nevertheless, I think, you know, first and foremost, the focus should be on the fans that support our sports, and I very much hope that review of listed events can be supported by this Parliament, and we can make the case in a much stronger way to the UK Government.